Hello and welcome to the Irish Hunting Podcast, the no bullshit podcast for the outdoor enthusiasts. If you're into hunting, fishing, fine wines and even finer foods, you've come to the right place. So pull up a chair. How's it going, folks, and welcome back to the Irish Hunting Podcast. On this week's episode number 85, Anthony breaks the news on his upcoming trip. We'll have the whole lowdown on where he's going, what species he's after, as well as his plans. We will also bring you all the results of our IHP 24-hour challenge. And as ever, we'll bring you a roundup of what's going on around the country, as well as some information on some of the things we've been up to in our own clubs over the past couple of weeks. Hope you all enjoy. And we're back. Or should I say I'm back?
Who's this? I tell you, man, it's a stranger's voice.
Honest to God, man. I was getting messages from lads going, are you dead or what the fuck's happening? Yeah.
Yeah, I had messages, please come back. Please come back. Get that other cunt off.
I didn't get any of them at all, to be honest. Though. Yeah. I had a few messages going, where I was on. But how are you getting on, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. Episode 85. We're still going.
We're still here, my man. We're still here.
Before I go any further, I have to say you've been doing a sterling job on the podcast, man.
You're very kind, man. You're very kind.
No, absolutely. Credit where credit's due, man. You knocked it out. Knocked it out of the park.
Look, I'd say everyone's glad to have you back. We'll just leave it at that.
Look, I don't know. We'll see. What's
been happening, dude?
Look at bits and pieces. Of course, we got the. Obviously, I know I haven't been on for a while. We got Christmas over with us. We got done the IHP challenge. I didn't get out to do much hunting aside from that. Just been crazy here with a few bits and pieces going on in the background. That's hence why I wasn't on the podcast for the past while. So I didn't get an awful lot done, but I've a lot of pressure off now. So I'm hoping to really go hard at it now for the next couple of months.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
That's the plan. What about yourself? You've been a busy man.
Yeah. We've got out since the challenge. I suppose we'll kick back. Since the challenge got out a few times, just been doing a little bit of work. I've been sending you messages and stuff. You're in the loop and stuff with it. We'll chat about it as we go on. But getting out with the dogs a bit, trying to get a bit of rough shooting in, and like what you were saying there just before we come on air, breeders starting to get a little bit thin on the ground. So I've a whole summer with a tribe of kids to get through. So I need to. We still have plenty of time. I think we still have the extended season, so we've plenty of time. But nonetheless, you don't feel it like next weekend, or this weekend is the last weekend of the shooting season, or the rough shooting season. You might as well say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or nearabouts. Probably the following weekend is definitely it anyway.
Yeah.
And that's us done. You know that wasn't long about.
My God, it was not, man. No.
Tipping in, you know.
Yeah, so, absolutely. Yeah.
How's the club going, Brenny?
Club's going well, man, to be fair. Yeah, going well. I think chatting to a couple of them there, I literally got out twice in it. But no, it's going well. The lads are all doing well. They're after getting some good shooting. Everyone's happy. Plenty of birds got. Still plenty around, which is great to see that too. We've a lot of hens around now. We also have a couple of woodcock. A couple of lads after getting woodcock in it. You know, the woodcock kind of seemed to appear out of nowhere there. Do you know what I mean? They were avoiding us for a long time, so they just kind of appeared. So yeah, a couple of woodcock, plenty of snipe, man. There's one area of it there's absolutely puking with snipe. But yeah, by and large, man, they're all having a ball. They're all getting good shooting. So yeah, they're happy now. You know, we ended up letting out all our birds before Christmas because with the wet weather, man. And the ground was kind of turning a bit shitty, and we were actually afraid that we're starting to go back a little bit. And we had to feed and stuff. So we ended up letting them all out, just going around now and keeping all the feeders topped up and stuff. Now I have to say, hands up. The rest of the lads, especially, massive shout out to Brian Murphy, and that has been in my absence. He's been driving on the whole thing and making sure feeders are full and all the lads, it's look, it's a combined effort between the whole lot of them. But no, it's going well. It's going well, man. Thanks be to God. It's
You had a
fun
bit of a
first season.
vermin shoot there at the weekend, you were saying?
Yeah, the boys. Yeah, one of the lads decided he'd ask could he do a bit of a competition. So it was on Sunday there. So he done it was a points based competition on vermin, and depending on the vermin that you got. And then we done it similar to our competition. There was a buzzword handed out the night before, and you read on a piece of paper. Do you know what I mean? Just to
Exactly,
make
yeah,
sure
yeah.
it was all above board. But yeah, lads got on well. Then there was a presentation in down in Bradford last night for first, second, and third. We got a couple of vouchers off Central Golden Ammo there. And
Lovely.
so yeah, it was all a roaring success, man. I think most of the lads went out and shot it, so they were happy.
Brilliant, brilliant. And it doubles up then on a very good, worthwhile exercise for the club as well, because that has to be, and it goes a bit of wayside a little bit this time of the year when lads are out rough shooting. So it's good to see a little bit of vermin control, because there are plentiful out there at the minute. There's no doubt.
They are absolutely, man. Yeah, especially the Foxes. You know what I mean? The Foxes have just kind of came back in with a bang now again. Brian was out the other night and he got kind of two there in close proximity to each other. And for a lad that's not hunting long, that was the first time he ever got two in the one night. So he was delighted and saw
Right.
plenty more too. Like,
I'll tell you what I've even before Christmas there, I start trapping magpies.
hmm
Um, Plenty of them back around.
yeah,
I,
that's,
I had, I cleared my place here of them.
yeah,
To a point where I wasn't even seeing any. And then I noticed one or two starting to appear again, threw out the trap, and I got another five or six here.
yeah,
Same up at the home place. The father and the mother there to be keeping a couple of traps going there
hmm
around the yard and stuff. Because there'd be a lot of sheep around there, neck of the woods there, both sides of them and behind them. So a lot of greys, a lot of mags. I just found this year, like we'd often get like greys coming into the magpie traps, you know what I mean?
hmm
Regularly, but um, not in. I think I only caught two greys this year, and it's not a case that they're not there. It's
mm
just I think they're getting fucking cuter. So
yeah,
I'll have to get out and um do a bit of hide shooting, maybe set up
yeah.
a little bit of a
Yeah,
hide and see can we get a couple.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there was a good few lads got some of them too because them fuckers, man, if you feeders up somewhere, that do you know what I mean? Feeders getting empty, but like 90% of the time it's them. If they find it at all,
Once they find it, and sure, once one gets in,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
tell the parish.
yeah, absolutely. They'll just mow it over. We had a couple of magpies with one fucker here, and I always feed the birds, and I have a bird feeder set up beside the kitchen table, and in the mornings we're having a breakfast. Lovely to look out with the birds, you know what I mean? And especially
Yeah, yeah,
during the frost stuff. There's one fucking magpie man, and every time, he's hanging around and he'll swoop in and he'll sit there eating the stuff and that, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I waited in the blistering cold the other evening for him until he came in. He always comes in, perches on the tree, has a look around at the coast is clear, and I was hiding underneath a picnic table at the side of the house. He had me that browned off. That was it. I gave it to him. So
Peel them.
yeah, peel him, yeah. So that was the last of it, as the fella says. But just on that, it was funny. This is not hunting related. Did you ever actually stop and have you've I'm sure like every garden you've robins. You have because
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
it was that time. Man, they are vicious little fuckers. They're so you know
Territorial.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, we've a couple of lovely. We actually had bullfinches here, which is unusual. No, you
yeah, yeah.
don't see an awful lot of them. And yeah, by just a robin, man. The minute he sees any other bird on it, he's in and yes, yeah, they're
And whatever it is about the robin, you don't mind, you know what I mean? Because you're kind
yeah.
of.
You have that
But
connection with a robin, yeah.
no, Noel actually. I think I showed you the. He has. It's like a dog crate
hmm
hanging out a tree,
Okay.
and then he has all his feeders inside the dog crate.
Oh,
So it does is it lets all the really small birds in, the finches and all.
okay.
But the bigger ones, that your mags and your thrushes and stuff, can't. Now he's
Oh,
other feeders around for the bigger birds, but
yeah.
you want to see it, man. All the finches coming onto the tree, and they're just like it's like traffic lights. One will go in, get his bit, fuck off. The next another lad will shoot. Do you know what I mean?
Ah,
Just like
they're lovely, man. I'd watch them all day.
savage,
Yeah.
savage stuff.
Mm.
Speaking of which, there's with the gun club last year with the youth development stuff. I put another camera nesting box into one of the other schools.
Mhm.
Um, And just on Sunday, the first school, Newtown here beside me, sent me a video. They were after putting in some new camera system, but the camera system must have picked up the signal of the Wi-Fi a nesting box, and she
Mhm.
sent me there was a little bird in there
Ah,
in the nesting box.
deadly.
Um, probably getting out of the cold, you know what I mean? It's probably a young one or whatever. But and then I got a message today actually from the principal in Tremont to say that he had mounted the other one. He's having a slight issue with the picture streaming it. Um, I'd say it's probably just a distance thing. But he said, but he's seen one of the a little bird coming out of it the other day. So
Deadly.
we got two bird nesting boxes and two birds. So
That's
it's good and it's great for the kids, you know. So it's a bit of
I meant to actually ask you about them because I've been looking at one and I want to get one for you. Where did you get them? Where did you
where did I get them, man? I will actually send you the link. I'll go back through my
Hmm.
emails. I think it's one of the country. Oh, jeez. I'll send you the link afterwards.
Yeah,
Um,
sure, yeah. Savage idea. What a brilliant way of getting kids involved, man. Do you know?
man,
That is good.
even when I was talking to some of the kids there last week, and I was just saying to them, "Have you seen? Oh, they seen the hen pheasants. You know, the hen pheasants still kicking around because
Hmm.
what we did was we put out the feeder, threw a heap of feed underneath the hedge, and then we brought her in nice and calm and placed her in underneath it so she didn't flutter off. And when
Mm-hmm.
she found the feed, then obviously
Hanging
she's
around.
going back.
Yeah,
So I've seen her a couple of times
brilliant.
coming back to the feeder, and so she's knocking around the school, which is great, you know.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Um, so yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Just
Absolutely, without a doubt, man. Yeah. How's
keep the
how,
youth.
how's the shooting going? How are the boys getting on, or did you get out much at all for a shot? Or
Yeah, got we did it was actually they organized the Fox Drive on the 24-hour challenge day.
hmm.
So
Oh,
they went out and I don't know how they even got on. Um but the I've been like that I was telling you there, I've gone out a couple of times now just with the dogs.
mhm.
Um Train the dogs. Me little Springers is she's flying, man. Just absolutely flying. Um did, after the challenge, did a couple of days. Just I'm mad after a woodcock trying to get a woodcock,
Yeah.
but I keep putting up snipe. And um, I went out on what day was it? I sent you a video or a picture. And I shot I think 4 or 5 snipe and a pheasant. It was one of them days where everything just
You
you
could.
know
Yeah.
couldn't miss. Now when I say I couldn't miss, there was I came into a field just down behind the fathers there, and I seen when I was coming into the corner of the field, I just at the corner of my eye, just right in the corner, I saw just the tail feathers of something going through the hedge.
Hmm.
And I said, now I wonder will the Springer, I'll work my way over and see will she pick up the scent, you know?
Mhm.
So I worked my way over into the corner, and the minute man she got on the scent, like literally, and there was sheep wire, and she's a big enough, and she's standard sort of Springer, but you know the sheep wire, she has a job, job getting through that. Well, she burst a hole through it, man.
No
Okay,
way.
boom,
Serious. Oh,
and down into the thing, and so I had to. She worked the ditch a little bit. I was expecting her to put up something, but nothing. I said, Jesus. So I went out, crossed the ditch, and went out the other side because there was a hedge on my side. You know what I mean?
mm.
A small enough hedge, and went out into the field. And I said, "There's no way I would have seen him crossing the fucking the the
Field.
the field."
Yeah.
But she was working straight across the field, and I said, "No, no, no." I kept like she was saying to me now in her own head, probably this fucking idiot. He's not there. So I
Yeah.
brought him back, worked the ditch again. Just I thought she was after missing him, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and with that, I said, "All right, Grant, we'll go up along here." And I had the pointer with me. The pointer just went out onto the other side of the bank on across the field, and Springer was mad on the scent. And if I had followed her the first time, probably would have put him up, you know.
Yeah.
But he had gone in, and next thing he was crossing the ditch, but the pointer had put him up just right behind me. I took a shot going back over my head. Um,
Yeah.
I missed, and but he went back over into the fucking beat field, and I said, "Oh, grand." So back across anyway,
Yeah.
and Springer worked back again into the B field. Worked like a devil, man. Minute she got on the scent, you knew well. Tail going like the clappers, and straight into the beat, and up he went, and I clipped him, and straight across, retrieve, and bring back. so she has the gig.
Deadly, deadly,
So
deadly.
and
Jesus.
following that, then I had a lovely morning. Just after that, then I said I would continue on, and there was a heavy enough wind. And when she's working the wind, that's what I've noticed. I'd said to Rob the other day, like, she's not hugely mad about beating
Mm.
ditches, you know.
Yeah.
She'll go down, have and come back out. So if she doesn't get a scent, I'm not working that, you know.
Mhm.
But when she goes, she'll go up along the ditch, and the minute she gets a scent, straight in. There's no issue there. She'll go through it if there's a bird there, if she's on scent. So what I'm trying to do now is work her into the wind the whole time, So
Mhm.
at least she's not missing them. But like that, we were working the wind, and just snipe getting up, man. And of course, they were getting up and they were on the wing, and they were giving me just that extra split second with the wind.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I just couldn't fucking miss them.
Dead.
So I think I missed one snipe all morning, first barrel, and I missed the fucking easy one with the pheasant. But there you go. But yeah, and that was went home happy that morning, because I was only trying to get out and give the dogs a bit of a good walk, and more so than that else, not expecting much.
Mm.
But I did another couple of mornings like that up in the high bog, just trying to go after a couple of woodcock, but like that, full of snipe, but haven't put up a woodcock just as of yet. So
Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was saying it was similar with our place. Uh there was none, and then bang, they landed. You
yeah,
know what I mean? So yeah. Probably
I
the
seen
weather.
one out feeding at night time. Just
Yeah.
coming near. I was actually had the dogs loaded up, and it was one of the green fields just beside our gun club. I'd seen one just out in the. I was, oh fuck! Well, like go out here, got out of the jeep to get the gun, and light was just starting to fade. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I said, oh, I might get him if he goes up. You know what I mean? In the last bit of light, you'll see. I'm sure by the time I opened the door, gone.
Gone. Yeah,
Um,
yeah, the
you
very
know,
down
so
fairness. Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant.
but wasn't to be.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, how did your challenge go? Talk us through it, Brenny.
Yeah.
Start to finish.
Challenge went well. It seems like a lifetime ago now, to be honest with you. So what was the plan of attack? Oh yeah, so we started off the morning. Uh, we started off the morning for a deer. We wanted to go for a deer. That was our first port call that morning. So we loaded up everything pretty early, headed up to our spot. We're just getting into daylight, made our way down. A just wind on our back, you know what I mean? So I kind of said to myself, this is this because we've never really went down here and they're not be deer there now.
Yeah,
Down loads of times and not got into a shootable position, but we've never went down and there not be deer. And this is a place that wouldn't be pushed, like you know what I mean. There wouldn't be anybody else down here hunting, like.
yeah,
And we've only done it maybe twice throughout the season, so they're not getting pushed.
yeah.
But yeah, like that, got out of the van, loaded up, headed down myself and McKeever and Ross, and got down, and it was just where you're getting out through a gap to go down along. Like literally, the wind was howling at our back. So I said, I don't know about this. So we headed on down anyway, and yeah, sure as eggs, man. No, no, no sign of anything there at all. And we kind of hung around for a while, maybe see something might just, taking a path back to the wood or whatever. We thought something might appear, but it didn't. It didn't. So that was it. Hike back up to the van and headed back, and we stopped in then and got the breakfast then because we were out for a while at that stage now and got the breakfast. Um, then we decided we'd do a bit of rough shooting, and so we came back. I grabbed Cooper, and again, you see, we know a dog. You have to remember now we've no dog at this stage. So it was myself, McKeever, and Ross, and Cooper, and we walked every single inch of the gun club, and I mean every single inch of it, up and down, all over the place, and got teal,
Very good.
two snipe, and then we walked up. Then we actually met some of the other lads that were there, and they had a dog. So we went walking with Willie. He had a dog, so we went walking around with him and just kind of to get out with the dog and stuff, and walked around. And then on the way back, woodcock actually get up, but it literally get up just right at the butt of the wood and straight into a young wood. Like it was dense, it's dense. You wouldn't have got a shot at all. Like it was just in and that was it, gone. Came back then, said goodbye to Willie, and him and Brian were heading off for a shot. So we headed back, and we were going to kind of do I suppose, a shortcut, head back up through the last farm on the gun club, and then meet up onto the road, and then from the road straight down to my house. So we did that. That was great. We done that, and what? Oh yeah, as we were going crossing from one, so it's from say what we call Murphy's, and we were coming into another field. Pheasant. Just watch it's a real old, like a really really old. It's a bridge. I actually must put up pictures of it. It's back from the time of the big estate that had the whole area, but it's
Savage.
all done in stone. It's absolutely class. We were just climbing across that, man, and literally just down on the drain, cock pheasant was there, and like again, with no dog, no nothing, purely the nice of us put him up, and up he flew, and McQuaid, quick as lightning, up with the gun, bang,
Bang.
got his pheasant. So that was great. That was great shooting. We were delighted with that. Headed back, and then we got something to eat then, and we were kind of saying, well, like, what do we do? Do we stick around? Do we go for a deer? We were saying like the last 2 years, I did want to go do a bit of fishing. With the last 2 years, we went and it was a bust. Uh,
Yeah.
and we weren't thinking ahead of time, so we hadn't got our dead bait or anything like that. So we decided what we would do was we'd go back out for another deer. So we headed up to Knocknanna, and we just kind of sort of waited out there, waiting kind of for sort of last light, and we stuck it out for a while. There was a couple of deer kind of moving, but I had my heart set on the stag because I haven't didn't get one yet at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, then there was any amount of the hinds there if we had a go, but it just wasn't that. But you know what I mean? It wasn't just. I was all right for meat, and I wasn't going to take one just for the
Just for the
chance.
sake of it. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So that was it. McKeever and Ross were there, and they look thoroughly enjoyed it. We had a great how crack, and the hunger I think kind of got the better of us at that stage. So we were all wrecked, of course, from the Christmas. So that was it, man. We sort of called it a day. Headed back as far as Naas in for a chipper and tried to
Big dirty
defrost
chipper.
a big dirty chipper and defrosted and head home, man. So look, it was savage, just great crack, great crack. We actually were going to go for a few pints. We were all absolutely that wrecked, man. To be honest, every time we came home.
That's what happens. You've loads of plans and best laid plans. We'll do yeah,
Yeah.
and then it comes to it, man. You're not able to wag after the day.
Ah, it's a
You
fair.
know,
I think we done 28,000 steps or something. It was,
sure, it's
man, yeah,
just fucking unbelievable.
yeah,
But a
yeah.
good day nonetheless. A good day
Ah,
nonetheless.
Jez, no, it was great how crack. It was great how crack. But yeah, the boys all enjoyed it. Now it was brilliant. Yeah, how would you get on? You and Rob were busy.
Yeah, yeah. We got a couple. Like it was like that. We'd decided to go to Wicklow for deer. Um, we gone up and there was a small calf about 150. I think I was telling you it was going around and kind of doing some sort of weird fucking. It wasn't yeah. You go around and Rob just looked at me and I said, "You have to take it anyway." You know, it didn't. It looked kind of in distress. Didn't look unhealthy or anything. It was a good looking animal, but it was fucking walking around in circles, man.
Hmm.
Never seen it before.
Hmm.
So yeah, he took that one. Now I was like I was shivering with the cold. I was fucking dying.
Mhm.
Wasn't even going to go. You know, other than that, just being stubborn. You know,
Mhm.
um, and then we went on up. I had to go up the hill, and we broke over the hill, and you're kind of shooting, looking down on kind of a little bit of a valley, and back up the other side. You know, so you're shooting into the side of the other hill. If you get me across,
Mhm.
and the wind, man, was fucking. I thought the wind was like really strong up there. Don't know
Mhm.
what was down beside you guys, but
Mhm.
fucking it was blowing right to left.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, here just up at the binos for 20 minutes, half an hour. We're just about to wrap up. And next thing, there was kind of like a little bit of a brush and a couple of uh, like exposed rocks on the side of the gorse, going up the thing. And with that, 6 or 7 stags came out. A group, bachelor herd
Yeah.
came out. Everyone ranged from a couple of spikers, but there was a lovely stag in it.
Mhm.
And of course, I ranged it, and it was ranging. I think it was 380 or 370.
Mhm.
So fucking, my head wasn't working. Check me fucking dialed in for 370. Um, and went back in and to have a look. And with that, then was that like a hazy, like a misty haze come down
Hmm.
and kind of lost them in the scope.
Hmm.
So I had to fucking zoom back out again, up at the binos. You had Grant back in again. I found him again. So this was all. So probably by the time I'd first ranged him till the time I was, settled, he was moving up. I could see his arse and the head and all. I was waiting for him to come broadside. But I never ranged him again, man. So went in, as I say, zoomed in, steadied, and squeezed the trigger. And I looked at Rob and was full sure, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
see him just book. And with that, I just had this fucking sense. I seen him book and kind of run, and I knew it was hit. Um, or full sure he was hit.
Mhm.
And with that, I just said, Rob, I don't know, man. And he said, I know what you're thinking. And we hadn't ranged him, and I'd say he'd gone to probably 410, 415 at this stage. So, um, huge drop, obviously, in my round at that range. And so we waited for a minute or 10, 15 minutes. So just won't push him. And we had to make our way down and around. And again, we had the wind in our favor. So it wasn't the case that we're pushing it, and went up. And Rob actually hasn't a thing, just fucking stripe of fucking hair. So I'd say I just literally took the underside of the hair, the white hair off him. There's no blood, couldn't find any blood. Um, just clean, as if you went clean cut. I fucking shaved him, man.
Razor. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that wasn't to be. But that was, I kind of knew that was my day, man. I just was not,
Yeah.
I
Right.
knew what I had to do, but I wasn't thinking straight. So he said, do you want to hang around for nothing? I said, no, I'm not gonna fucking chance the way I am at the minute. So we hopped back in and we said we go head back for our country, and we have a small little bit of um, land, Rob. There's a little bit of crop protection out there for one of the farmers.
Hmm.
And like that's probably similar to last year. We were coming by and we have a little nosy in there, and there's a little kind of gate where you pull down, there's a little bit of an alleyway. And with that, man, here wasn't the old cock walking across. There's no barn, kind of
Oh, yeah.
dilapidated barn. And he must be, there's always old bits of old bags of feed and shite in there. Here
Yeah.
he was walking across the fucking field. So like that, the first one, no dog. We could come up along the bank,
Mhm.
and he had kind of made his way towards the ditch, and we just came around the corner. And with that, now it could have went either way, man. He could have got up the other side. Out we came, and Rob pulling him. So he had his pheasant and a deer. So at this stage I was saying, oh fuck, I haven't pulled the trigger at all now. I'm under great pressure.
Hmm.
So we went back up towards the back of the home place, and we did up. I said we will get a couple of snipe here.
Mhm.
And one snipe got up, I missed. Second snipe got up and I clipped. So at least I had a fucking snipe. I had something for me day.
Mhm.
And I was saying, oh, sure, if that's it now, that you know what I mean. All I was promising myself, I have to hit something now after the
Yeah.
bad start. And then Rob had his dog, Finn, and he clipped a snipe then, and he was he had organised uh, for 12 or 14. I didn't know about it until the 12 or 14 partridge, and he'd fucked them out around with a small little bit of um, gorsey ground, and he threw 12 or 14 in them out. He was remember the original plan was we were going to go out together, and he was going to try and get us all on some red egg partridge.
Hmm.
He was shooting up he does a bit of shooting up the north, and he brought down a couple of partridge there. So and funny, that was my first ever partridge shoot, man. Fascinating little bird,
Yeah.
Um, the dog had gone by him. We were working, windows at our back, Dog had gone fucking on by him, and I'm trying to keep her pulled back, so don't let her go too far, just give her a little whistle. And as she was coming back to me, she just dipped down. There's like a dip, not a ditch, it was a dryish ditch, and she dipped down,
Hmm.
and I said, "Oh, can I get? Oh, here we go." And I had my camera on, so I tipped on my camera, and with that, she was rooting around a bit of gorse. And next thing, buried in, I said, "Oh fuck, we're on something here,"
Yeah.
And with that, partridge got up, uh, lovely little shot now. In fairness, yeah, they're you can see why they make good game boards.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, dropped, and she, of course, straight over retrieved, brought back,
Yeah.
um, and so I had a partridge, and literally then I said, Rob, I can't really walk much more, man, and so I was going to take a shortcut back across to the van. And even though it was it's heavier ground, but it fucking cut about nearly a mile off the thing by walkway. So we're going across, and I had the gun broke, but I had two cartridges in it. And literally, dog was working in front of me. I wasn't even paying much mind, and Rob just gave me a clatter. He said, "Just watch her here." And I looked over, tail wagging, and she dove in. And with that, a cock pheasant man literally went from right to left across us
Fuck off.
and dropped. So that was a pheasant, and I said, "Man," he said, "Do you want to go for it?" It was a small little pond, but it holds a few teal. I said, "Dude, I won't make it up the hill and back down again. I have to literally." I
Mm.
grabbed me pheasant. We took the photos,
Mm.
uh, and that was it. Um, but yeah, I was talking to Shane O'Neill actually, because uh, during the week there was the club is a small bit of ground, but it's header. And I was saying to him, like I don't know anything about partridge.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And as I say, Rob shoots a good few of them. Up the north, you can shoot greys and reds.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Which I got me thinking, if and I know there's great partridge projects now, where they're rearing them, but like to really put the numbers back in, I think it'll involve, because there's not going to be enough people going to rear them and release them
Mm-hmm.
just for,
Just to get numbers up.
you know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah.
To incentivize it, I would be of the opinion that, um, if with bag limits and stuff, like with restrictions, if they were to be brought back in as a game board, and but people would have to rear them. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
incentivize, like the pheasant,
Yeah.
like we've a million wild pheasants in the wild,
Mm.
but there's, I don't know how many fucking million are released throughout the year. I would imagine there's a couple of 100,000 anyway released every year
Mm.
on the island of Ireland. So and that's what drives the wild numbers. The byproduct of that is you get wild pheasants. Then
Yeah.
I would imagine it'd be the same with the partridge. I know you can shoot the red ones, but because it was actually I'd said to you there off air, the red ones you can rear them, release them, and shoot them here. But anyway, to cut a long story short, the bit of ground we have it wouldn't be suitable. So it's all header. And he
Mm.
was saying grouse is probably the type of birds you want, but I think there's an awful lot of mining on grouse. It's
An
huge.
awful
Yeah,
lot. I think the ground has to be a very, very specific and certain way, or it just won't. It
won't
just,
hold them. Yeah.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah. Isn't there like a kind of a keeper bird and stuff you have to kind of use for that as well, isn't there? Or is that what?
I don't know much about them now. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know they used to burn the header. I remember that years ago when they used to burn because they love the fresh header, as far as I know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
so I think that was part and parcel of it. They used to burn a stretch of it, and then as the fresh header come on, whatever it was about, they seemed to like that. So,
Yeah,
but a lovely looking bird. Actually,
yeah.
when we were on the way back from the deer,
Mhm.
Rob had walked down another way. He was going to have a little peek to see did any of the stags break on the left. And I said, I'm going back to the fucking van. And he came back to the van. He says, you never guess what? He says, I put up a grouse, literally just got up 10 feet away from me up there.
No way.
So, yeah, just mad. And I've never seen one. I've never put one up.
No,
I've seen them, obviously, but I've never put one up
I've
in the
never.
wild.
No, no, never, never. No.
Deadly looking bird.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, thoroughly great day, Bernie. Like, I think we had 32 or 34 teams.
Yeah, it was brilliant, man. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Goodness, it was. I was, as I said, because obviously I had been absent for the couple of weeks of the podcast, so I wasn't up to date. But then I was just obviously seeing the messages coming in and stuff, and Jez was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now I have to say. And
Yeah,
even around here, like a lot more even local lads were in it and asking about it and stuff, which was brilliant to see, like.
yeah, year on year, it's getting there. Like as I say, there was 32 teams. There was we've just released, for anyone that's listening, we've just released the winners of the
Mm-hmm.
podcast on our YouTube channel. So there's a little video over there, and we go through all the prizes and who won what.
Mm-hmm.
So head on over to the YouTube link is the at the IHP, and you'll find us over there. Or the Irish Hunting Podcast. If you search for it, you'll find it. But that's the handle, and yeah, you have a little look. All our podcasts are all up there as well. So, if you don't want to pay for a streaming service or that kind of stuff, you can go over and listen to us over there. All the podcasts are up on that as well. So, and there's a few videos that help people from time to time. So we'll be hopefully doing a little bit more of that as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we raised 800 quid for the Irish Cancer Society as well. So as well as a good day's sport, we raised a few bob.
Brilliant.
Everyone had a good
very,
time.
very, very worthy cause. In fairness, there's not a family out there that hasn't been affected by.
There is not. No, there is not.
Very, very worthy cause.
So yeah, that just shows you the old hunting community again. You never. We put out a call before for prizes and stuff, and we got the likes of Wild Hunter, Centre Gold, Donegal Hunting Trips, Fuego, Joe Ram, Fran O'Toole. Am I missing somebody there? I always miss somebody.
I'm trying to think now. Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
I'll count them out. Centre Gold, Wild Hunter, Fuego, Donegal Hunting Trips, Fran O'Toole and Joe Ram, 6, yeah. And then obviously Philip in Small Arms Service with the lovely medals again.
Absolutely class, yeah, deadly, man, yeah.
And we're going to have Philip on, actually. That's one of the episodes we wanted to chat to Philip about gunsmithing and so on and so forth. He's invited us down numerous times down to the shop down in Cork. But he's a savage dude. He's a gun maestro. He's just encyclopedia. So
exactly. I had to keep an eye on him on Facebook, and I'm seeing some of the stuff that he's putting up and some of the projects he's working on. And Jesus Christ, man, absolutely top class. In fairness, what he can do, it's like the restoration work is unreal.
Next level, and the Cerakote and stuff. And I actually want to talk to him. Actually, I've a small issue with my magazine. Well, not a small issue. It's my mag on the 6.5. Not every time, but maybe on the third round sometimes, go to fucking reload and it's not popping up the cartridge up into the chamber correctly. So I want to have a chat with him about that, because I don't mind going down to a 3-round mag if it's going to be. But I remember I had a slight issue with the old magazine on the.
I do.
And the other one. So I'm wondering, is there an upgraded magazine I can get, or is there something I can do? So, or if anyone knows.
So say that again. What was it doing? Did you say it's just
the first round will go into it no problem, but when I go to reload, sometimes it'll throw the second one up in no problem. Other times it's like the nose of the of the round is not peaking up enough to slide into the the spring in the magazine. I took it apart and I tried to stretch the spring a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I thought maybe it was compressed too much, but I can't seem to get it to do it. And it's not consistent. Like, it could happen on the second round one time, it could happen on the third round the next time,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's annoying though, isn't it? Yeah.
But yeah, so what means you have to fucking, like, literally, and if it does that and I pop the magazine out and pop it straight back in, it should go straight into it.
Okay, yeah.
So it's
funny with mine. I don't know if yours is similar. Mine, I can't, when I'm cycling around, I have to go in, bring it back a little bit, and then back in.
Do you?
Yeah. Now, I had an issue with that rifle when we got it first, that the magazine had to be adjusted because it wasn't actually picking up the round properly at all. But we got that adjusted. But yeah, if I go to, push in around, I have to kind of go in with it and then come back a little bit and then back in with it. Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that now.
No, it's another little thing that needs
glitch in the matrix. Yeah. This is definitely in the magazine, because it's the first round. You can look in and you can see it. It's presenting the first round perfect. But when it does happen, what happens is it's like as if it's kicking the heel of the round in first.
Yeah.
And the point of the round is not, so it's like it's not even. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, I get you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all look, it's only something very minor, I'd say, whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah. No,
yeah,
I think it's uh, there must be some sort of an upgraded mag or something. I'd say because it's only
probably
standard.
is. Yeah, there
Yeah,
probably is. I'd say. Yeah, isn't it funny? Just even on guns and stuff, isn't it funny how you like I've had a woeful love hate relationship with that 6 point with that Creedmoor since I got it.
yeah,
But I kind of the more I kind of hang on to it, I don't know, is it all the bullshit of going through the licensing? I just kind of happy to keep it now at this day. I'm used to it now, and I kind of yeah, it's accurate, like it's very very accurate. It's a very very
yeah,
very,
yeah.
very accurate rifle, and it pairs well with the scope and stuff. So I kind of I've been looking around now. I have, and I was down actually in Kilkenny a couple of weeks ago, and I went into is it the Red Mills place down in Kilkenny? They have a big place. And got chatting to a gentleman in there, and we were just talking about rifles and stuff, and actually looking at the Sacco now. I've always liked that Sacco S20 from the first time I seen it. With the thumb hole grip and stuff, and it's nice and stuff. And I kind of just think, probably it's lovely, like it's absolutely a gorgeous round and stuff. But I just kind of think, no, I think I'd probably just end up holding on to the one I have for the time being anyway.
I mean, yeah,
See, you
yeah,
know what I mean? It does exactly what it says in the tin. Now I've had teething issues with it, but it does exactly what it says in the tin. So I kind of just.
yeah. And the round itself, like probably, you've listened to the one where we had Hootie Who on, and like that man is fucking encyclopedia about he reloads and all that kind of stuff himself, and it's just
Mhm.
I think he's shot every round known to man. But his thing is he's going to try and push and see for the bigger game. He wants to go in because he reckons that 6.5 like, and he shot big game over in Africa, So
Yeah,
um,
I honestly do think I think the 6.5 man is everything we will ever need.
yeah, yeah, like unless we go like
Yeah, yeah,
big, but
yeah,
if you're going big, you're going to have to go big around it anyway. You're not going to bring your 270 over there. You're going to be going big anyway. But
hmm
uh, so I think yeah, for definitely for the majority of the game, and it would be a very very rare. And I won't be buying a rifle just solely to go shooting fucking elk anywhere.
No, 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 no,
Um,
absolutely
so
not. Because you'll probably find then if you do decide to do a trip like that, there'll be some shit that you'll end up having to like get a gun when you're over there or something anyway.
funny enough, that'll bring us probably on to the trip over across the water. We've that book now, in we're heading to Norfolk on the 9th of March,
hmm
um, and going after Chinese water deer and muntjac, and
hmm
like that, thought it'd be just cool again. Bring the rifles, but first obstacle was Aer Lingus doesn't fly into fucking Stansted,
Oh, yeah,
which means
yeah.
you'd have to go to fucking Heathrow, which is an extra hour and a half away,
hmm
or an hour and 20 minutes away. And then the second issue then is obviously England has left the EU, so
Yeah.
there's another range of obstacles in terms of your EU license and stuff like that to be other forms and stuff. So we're only going for the 3 days. So it's not a case that if it was for the week or something, you'd probably say justify it, But so we're renting the rifles over there. So
Oh, yeah, okay, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What do they use over there?
I don't know. Actually, I haven't asked. I haven't asked.
hmm
Um, and that was I just said to him, do you rent right? He said, yeah, we look after that for you as well. So Tom London, if anyone's check him out on Facebook, he's looking after us, and he's I think we're staying on a like a campsite with a cabin, and there's a bar and restaurant on the fucking site. There's
Wow.
yeah,
Right.
you're only a couple of minutes away. There's guide coming out. We're going after, hopefully after a medal, muntjac and a medal, Chinese water deer,
Mm.
and yeah, we come back for a bit of breakfast then every morning in the local pub, seemingly, and then go back out in the afternoon. The hope would be, I think we're flying out on the Sunday afternoon, and we're going to spend the Sunday afternoon just traveling down, getting settled in,
hmm
going out hunting the Monday morning, the Tuesday morning. Hopefully, we have it done by then.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
then, but if we need to,
Mhm.
we have the Wednesday morning, and we're flying back out Wednesday evening.
Wednesday evening. What
Yeah.
you're going to actually do is you're going to fly out the Sunday evening. You're going to go down there. You're going to drink a barrel of
Bar, now you look, man.
exactly.
You
You're going
can't
to
be.
absolutely fucked all day Monday. You'll be fit to shoot nothing. Tuesday may be a success and may not be, and it's going to come down to the wire. And it'll be all good.
Yeah, no, man, don't. I deserve now a free. What I'm hoping is Giannis and Rob are coming, right? So I'm hoping. What I'm hoping is there'll be a role reversal that I'll have everything mine shot Monday evening. The two boys will have to get up fucking Tuesday and Wednesday early, and I can just drink the rest of the night.
Yeah,
No,
could happen, man. It could happen. I'd be
yeah, stranger thing. I don't think so, man. My luck is never that way. I mean, it's fucking never that way. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but hopefully, and the Mondays are hard shot as well, man. They're the elusive little fuckers. So you have to be
Yeah,
quick off the
absolutely.
mark.
Yeah, yeah,
Not
for
my forte. So,
no.
look, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, absolutely. Geez, it's going to be a great trip, though. You know, it is now. In fairness, it's. I am jealous. No point in saying different. I'd like to go on it, but just the way things are working out at the minute. But yeah, it's going to be some trip and handy as well because it's nice. It's kind of nice though that it's very close. Like it's a real short, step across the water, and
An
you know,
hour across on the plane, man.
yeah,
Within 2.5 hours, you're at your destination. So,
yeah, it's lovely, lovely.
yeah, we got a deadly deal with the car and all. So
Dead,
we're renting a car, driving down, and like that, like we'll be. I think it's an hour and 20 minutes from the airport. So
deadly.
grand, zip
Jesus,
down
you can't ask for better than that, man. That's brilliant.
straight into the bar. Get the
Straight into the bar, and you'll be drinking speckled hens or some of that sort of gargle.
I'll tell you, God only fucking knows, man. Because
Yeah, yeah.
now you know yourself.
No, speckled hen is not bad. Do you ever drink that? It's a kind of a red ale.
No, I don't like ales, man. Red, I don't like any of them. Like, what would you say? Any the red diesel type colored fucking ales. No,
No, no, no, no. Here's a question for you. Again, not hunting related, but we're just talking to a fella about it the other day. You like a pint of Guinness. You would drink a pint of Guinness. You wouldn't be like me now. You wouldn't go on it all day, but you drink a
yeah,
couple of pints of Guinness. Did you ever drink a large bottle of Guinness?
I did. Fuck, many years ago, there was a an old man used to live in my uncle had an old house, and man by the name of John Mangan used to live in it, and John, we used to go up and visit him as young lads. My granny'd make the brown cake, and we'd go up and visit him. And
Yeah.
when we became teenagers, or 15, 16, maybe,
Yeah.
around Christmas time, John is, do you want to have a bottle of stout, And he'd go into the larder, and then the fucking to be these could be 3 years out, 4 years out of date, But
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
bottle, a large bottle, would come out, and we'd sit up there, and you drink a large bottle, yeah. And
yeah.
there was another one. Is it McGargles or something you used to drink at room temperature? They kept them they kept them on the bar, or like behind the bar.
Yeah.
They weren't in the fridge. Do you remember them?
Oh, I don't remember that. No, there was a place wasn't there that was McGargles? Was that not the place that used to be in Enfield? No?
No, this was older stuff. It
Was it?
was the older people probably, because I remember being down a place called, do you know the Trading Post? Do you know where that is? Down Wexford direction.
Oh, yeah, it rings a bell. Yeah, it rings a bell. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
an old pub there. Was a fucking thatched cottage on it. Years ago, I think it was. Where God, his name was, horse trading and all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff. And it was a kind of like a crossroads.
Mhm.
But when we were doing a bit camping, there used to be a campsite down there, and there was a pub across the road. And like that, I'd be looking behind the bar, and there was these large bottles, and there were McGargles. And I, like, at that time, McGargles had come out, the new breed of, and I said, Jesus. And I asked the bar, no, he's, no, this is the real stuff,
Go
I
away.
said, he's not keeping the fridge. No, that's the way you drink it.
That's oh
No,
no, no, I don't know if I'd like that now. No,
no.
but it's like the large bottles, man. They're horrendous. I do not know how they're fizzy like.
And they're yellow,
Yeah.
man. The
Oh,
head on them is yellow, you
jeez.
know.
No, 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 definitely not for me. Anyway, not for me.
We
Just
had a couple.
the other day, but yeah.
We had a couple of pints actually. I got a new keg over the Christmas. The other one was transpired, so Christmas Day we loaded up the bar into, the brother brought down his fucking van, so we
Yeah.
had a mobile bar set up. We had the full bar set up we got two new kegs, full keg of Guinness, full keg of Heineken or Coors,
Good.
and so we had it at the parked at the back door of the house
Deadly.
Christmas Day. So the half keg was polished off, and then so I have a new keg in there, and Rob and Nora came out for my birthday on Saturday, and they came out here for a couple of pints, and I poured a couple of pints, which is my first couple of pints off it. And they're even nicer, man.
Yeah,
Even nicer.
yeah,
Like, I mean,
geez. Mother,
cream.
yeah,
Yeah,
that is what you
cream.
want. Yeah, yeah. Happy birthday, belated happy birthday, by the way.
Ah, look, I'm actually not, I think it's this weekend. But anyway, we went out last weekend to celebrate. So,
All
um,
right, okay, yeah, yeah. What's the magic number this year? So,
I don't know, man. I think I'm either 42 or 43. I don't actually know. I'm 483, so whatever the fuck that is. 42 or
right,
43.
yeah, type of jazz, yeah, yeah.
I
Get
don't
to the
know.
point where you just stop caring.
I
You're
don't really care. No,
approximately, yeah,
no.
yeah. Holy,
So it's
yeah,
another year older.
no,
And I feel every fucking bit of it, man.
yeah, you do, yeah, you do. When you start making noise when you're getting up off the chair and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was saying this was saying to Rob the other day, like there's bits of me I hurt went over just the ankle. The ankle's a bit I remember I was over it there going back a year or so ago.
yeah,
And of course with the that frosty weather, you're going
yeah.
the ground's really hard and you're turning on it and I come home and the ankle was like a golf ball.
Jesus.
Um but as I said, this is what it's going to be like now when we're out hunting when we're older, like every day. No, it's not going to be just when we
No.
get injured. It's going to be like, oh, jeez, the gun is heavy. The boots are heavy.
Yeah,
Everything's fucking heavy. So,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you'll need that. It'll be Sudocrem, the magic Sudocrem and everything.
was that in your house as well? It was.
Oh, Sudocrem, man. Oh, just no matter, depending on how bad it was, depending on how much Sudocrem you needed. You know what I mean?
My
Uh,
mother had to, like, later we had a running joke. Like, the sisters still have it, if anyone comes in, if you've broken arm, oh, bit of silver cream in that.
we were talking the other day, myself and Ross we were talking about motorbikes or something. We were talking about some fella had a bad accident off a motorbike, and he was saying, your mama said, he said, oh, sure, he broke his arm, he broke his leg, his collarbone, he broke his fucking hip and his hip or ribs and this, that, and the other. And Ross said, by Jays, he's going to go through some soon.
Very good. It's a real. I wonder, is that like a thing around the world, or is that just solely an Irish thing?
Solely an Irish thing, I'd say, as far as I ever remember, anyway. Yeah, solely Irish, I'd say.
There's probably some Chinese scientist looking at this thing. What are they putting on themselves?
Yeah. Good old Sudocrem. I have no
Made from petrol, byproduct of petrol.
yeah,
So no wonder it stung the arse out of you, man.
honest to God,
Petrol.
yeah, good old
It is petrol. It is petrol
I
based.
think
No,
well,
that's Vaseline, is it?
Vaseline is petroleum jelly or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, whatever the fuck. Oh, I don't know, but yeah, that's the real fucking Irish thing going on, isn't it? Yeah.
Come here. Hunting, are you getting out anytime over the next couple of days or weeks, Brenny? What's your plan?
Yeah, I have a spot that you'll be familiar with in County Meath. And there's reports of a big owl stag knocking around the place.
Oh,
So
man.
we're going to probably head over there now in the next,
Good
maybe
stuff.
this week, maybe this week. I don't want to rush it. So if I get a chance this week, I'll go over. But I say I don't want to rush it. If I don't, I'll wait till the next week when I've, a bit more free time and I'll go over and set it all up and see how things go. That's it. I'm not the pheasant shooting man. I have done very little this year. My main goal at the start of the year was to get the club set up, get birds on the ground, get all that geared up. That box has been ticked. Everyone's happy. So I'm not too worried about it. I haven't shot a pheasant yet. I kind of knew that was going to be the case anyway. I
Yeah.
don't have a dog. I'm not set up to have a dog yet. It wouldn't be fair to get a dog, so I wouldn't have the time to put into it. So I'm not too pushed on that. I will get out, of course, before it wraps up. Maybe the last weekend we'll get out for a shot and a few pints after, and that's about the whole all of it now. To be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
What
Look,
about yourself?
yeah, I like that. I want to get out for a couple of freezer fillers and um yeah, freezer fillers. Fill the freezer now is the name of the game.
Yeah.
And if there is a nice head knocking about, I will partake. But I was up like that. When was I up? Oh yeah, I was up at the home place there last week. And again, I said I'd go up and have a nosy, and I seen there's two hinds up there and a calf. But like that, I'm trying to just manage them. Just I don't want to,
Yeah.
just not enough to be. So I'll take a couple of the smaller freezer fillers, a few Sika, and that'll do just perfect.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Bring
Yeah.
them home and get them butchered up and get them into the freezer. It's like and I need to one full day of burgers in my place wouldn't last jig time, as you know. You're going through six of them at a time,
Yeah.
and sometimes seven or eight. So
Hmm.
depending on how hungry they are. So um, you don't be long about going through burgers. So I want to get a full one done in burgers, a full one done for steaks and stuff,
Hmm.
and then maybe hopefully, I was saying to you off air, I've one full there now in venison sausage. So
Hmm.
when I get that one back, I'll throw you over a sample and see what you think.
Yeah, I'd love that, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to definitely looking forward to trying that, man, for sure. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah, just it gives more versatility and more use to the meat. So
yeah,
yeah, it's brilliant. It's
yeah.
brilliant.
No, I'll be looking forward to that, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. There was something else I did want to say there, and it's just after escaping my head there now. Oh, we did speak about getting out for a couple of rabbits, so maybe we're saying maybe around March and stuff when they become,
That's right.
get a
That's
couple of
right.
beds.
True.
I'd like to get out and try something along the lines. You had an interesting one there, which I'm definitely going to try that because rabbit's one of those things. There is, traditionally you kind of think what you're going to do with rabbit. You're going to part boil it, then you're going to fry it. You're going to do like, and I know I done the burgers with it, but traditionally it becomes kind of a stew or a soup or
Yeah.
something along the lines of that. So this what you were talking about is interesting. What was your idea?
Yeah, so I was seeing a little recipe on the internet where they were trying to replicate, chicken McNuggets, you know what I mean, but a
Yeah.
healthy version,
Hmm.
because I'd be often now I'd eat them if I was in there, obviously, but like I was saying, like Jesus Christ, you're getting like it's like a chicken mush, in a kind of a batter, but what they did the healthy version was they got a potato, raw potato, a chicken breast, and a bit of onion, and they blitzed it, in a blender,
Hmm.
um, until it becomes a kind of a paste.
Hmm.
And then you make them into your little nuggets and you can put them in the air fryer and they come out like chicken McNuggets
No.
seemingly. Now, I haven't tried that bit of it, but
Yeah.
as I was watching it, I was there. That is exactly what I'd love because I thought of your rabbit burgers last year were phenomenal. Uh, they went out a treat here.
Mhm.
Um, and I haven't got out with me after, man. I think it's like that. There's a couple of areas here, but you'd be kind of nearly minding the rabbits now. They're that
Yeah.
less.
Hmm.
So want to get out to a couple of spots where rabbits are an issue. Get a couple of rabbits in the pot,
Hmm.
and we'll attack these and make up a trock of them,
Yeah.
um, and try them out. I think they'll go down. I made actually uh, it's Smoke and Soul inspired
Mhm.
barbecue sauce the other day, but I went heavy on the cumin, and I ended up with like, do you like McDonald's curry sauce?
The,
The one out
it,
of McDonald's, the sweet curry sauce.
oh, like out of McDonald's.
Yeah,
No, I don't know if I've ever had it to be honest with you. I can't. Yeah.
kind of like it's like sweet. But
Okay.
that's what I ended up with. And I was kind of by default because I was tricking around with it,
Yeah.
and it's gone down. And I said, "Oh yeah, rabbit nuggets and
Right.
fucking barbecue
Yeah,
sauce."
honest to fuck, it's a good idea. Man, definitely when you were saying it, I was like, yeah, that's a because you kind of get bored of the same thing with rabbit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah. And
can't.
for the kids and everything, it's brilliant. Like sure, like
Yeah.
what you couldn't be giving them better.
No,
And it'd be
honest
an
to fuck,
activity as well.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. No, geez, no, that'd be a plan, man. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
there
Yeah.
we go. That's
Yeah.
that's a date. Let's do it. We'll have to get out anyway, man. We'll have to get out for a shot together. And I have a
No.
new camera, as you've probably seen. I
Yeah.
got one for Christmas off Mammy Gwen. Got
Shot
me good.
cam.
No, it's the name of it. It's like a GoPro, only it's not a GoPro. It's a different model, but it clips onto chest here. It gives lovely wide lens. You can use it underwater and every fucking thing.
No.
Um,
An Insta. Is it?
uh, just stay with me.
I'll stay here. I'll stay here.
You can still hear me. I'm mobile, I think.
You're mobile, man. You're having it all geared up here now, yeah? Yeah, that's something I often wanted to do was with the GoPro and stuff and get out and actually use it. But it's just, I suppose, the dedication to actually sit down and do it is the hard part.
That's her there. It's the DJI Osmo
Oh,
Action
very,
5.
very good. Yeah, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, so you get three batteries with it and all the different kinds of mounts and stuff. Um, but yeah, I got the shoulder strap. You can actually get a backpack strap, which so if you're wearing a backpack, there's a little clip here that you can mount onto your
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Deadly, man.
Um,
Deadly.
but it's really you've seen some of the couple of videos there. Actually, I had them up in the challenge.
Hmm.
It connects your phone, so you can set it up away from you and take pictures and
Brilliant.
Yeah, yeah,
That'd be great, man. Yeah, yeah, it'll be handy. Be handy for the podcast and stuff then as well.
absolutely, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So yeah, no, it's been smashing. The one I kind of got caught out the last day. I was out. I went out one of the evenings there and I never changed the battery. The battery lasts 4 hours, but you don't belong going through 4 hours out hunting, you know. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, I have to remember just to bring there's a that little booster pack there with it,
Yeah.
which houses the three batteries, and it recharges as well. So it's cool.
That's that. I can
Um,
actually see that, but yeah, that looks. Show me that. Oh yeah. Oh, be Jesus. Yeah, that's the right looking job, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah,
It's in batteries that say as the GoPro. It looks similar to the GoPro batteries.
are they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say you had a GoPro? Do you?
I have the. Yeah, they're exactly the same, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have the old Go. I don't think it's the GoPro, so I used to use it for on the motorbikes and stuff. But it's the really. It's an old one. It wouldn't be. It'd be all right, but it wouldn't be anything hectic now. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I've often dread. You can get an Insta 360 camera that you put on a pole, and did you ever see that one? And it
No,
shows you like as if it's like a camera over your head looking down on you. It's cool. Yeah, yeah, Insta
it's
360.
mad because I was sitting up at the just playing it at Christmas. You know, I was sitting at the sitting room and I was there, man. How is that get like this little camera here is taking in like three-quarters of the room? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
All in the one photo. Like it's like as if I was standing way back. Do you understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no,
I'm sure
exactly
there's
what you're saying. Yeah,
some
it's
sort of technical name on it, but
yeah,
it
yeah,
fits
yeah,
so much into
yeah.
so much so now that you could get caught out now if you were, you know, if somebody was coming down there and they weren't fully dressed or something, you were taking a picture of someone over here, you get them clipped there really
Exactly.
quick.
You'd nearly get the neighbor. Oh,
Don't be giving me ideas, my man.
yeah, that's the god. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
No F count now. That's the next thing.
absolutely. So
Absolutely.
here, any other news? Are we
All else is quiet. No, I think I did mention. I don't know. I did mention on this. Oh yeah, the 1.7 obviously is. I did. I don't think I mentioned it on the
you
podcast.
didn't know the patch? No,
So
that
yeah,
was yeah.
no, a good friend of mine was kind of wanting to get back into a bit of hunting, and he just kind of fell in love with the 1.7. And I haven't used it. I haven't used it nearly as much because I would like to be honest with you. Most of my hunting that I was doing was foxing, and if I'm going fox now, man, I bring the 6.5. To be honest with you, you
Yeah.
know. So it's been sitting there for a while. I really always wanted to get a PCP air rifle. So he's buying the 1.7 off me, and probably after the shooting season, whenever it calms down, I'm going to go out and buy one of the good PCP air rifles. I might have a chat down with Mick. You know, remember the ones we tested before?
They're
Man,
very good.
yeah,
Very
they're
good.
unbelievable. Yeah, so we'll have a bit of a look around, see what's out there and stuff like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only really plans as it stands at the minute. To be honest with you, yeah,
Cool, cool. Cool,
yeah,
cool.
that's that's
Look,
that's that's the
it's
way
good
to
to be
go.
back in the saddle, my man. Welcome back. And
Thanks very much. It's good to be back.
we'll be back. We'll be
Yeah,
back. We've plenty of plans there. We've plenty of guests to come on and plenty of things to announce over the next couple of weeks. And obviously we've trips planned and all kinds of stuff. And we might
absolutely.
even convince you to getting on one of the trips later on in the year, which
Stranger things have happened.
stranger things have happened, my man.
Stranger things have happened. Don't forget to head over to our YouTube channel there, and you'll get all the results of the IHP 24-hour challenge as well.
Absolutely. Listen, stay safe and stay hunting, my man.
100%, man. Take it easy. And anybody that's heading out, enjoy the last couple of weeks of the rough shooting season anyway. And keep us posted. We love getting your correspondence. We love getting stories and how you're all getting on. So don't be afraid to send it in. And yeah, the best of luck.
Be good.
Over now. Take it easy.
Over now, buddy.